10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hi, I'm Allison.
And I'm Robin. Welcome to the 249th episode of Magnolia Clubhouse Weekly Report.
Let's start off with our top story.
We hope everyone enjoyed the summer solstice party. We appreciated all the hard work in putting it together.
In other news, Saturday, June 28th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., the Men's Health Summit will be going on at Tower City Center. This event sounds interesting and will be useful to all those who attend.
We have a lot more fun events planned this summer, so stay tuned.
Now let's see what our units have been working on this week.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for tuning into our weekly E&E report. I am Jeremiah.
I am Nyasia, and we are here to update you on all the exciting things happening on the E&E unit.
We would like to congratulate Doug Holmes for getting a new TE job at Legal Aid. Doug will begin his new receptionist position next week.
If you haven't already joined one of the employment education meetings, please do so on the second floor. The meeting happens every Tuesday at 2 p.m. The clubhouse can assist you in addressing your employment and educational needs.
This is a good opportunity for you to make connections with your peers and let us know if you need assistance.
Through collaboration with OOD, the clubhouse is helping members achieve their goals of employment. OOD is a state-sponsored employment and rehabilitation program. Members can sign up at any time.
If you need extra support, consider OOD. Please speak with your staff if you would like any additional information.
We want to remind all of our bi-weekly TE development meetings. Our next meeting will take place on Thursday, June 26th at 2 p.m. We close this Thursday, June 19th for Juneteenth.
The purpose of these meetings is to come together to discuss ideas for developing new transitional employment partnerships and opportunities within the community to increase TE positions for the clubhouse.
We need new ideas and feedback on how to create additional opportunities as well as how we can improve our transitional employment program. I may be there, and I encourage my fellow members to come and get involved as well.
This is exciting. I plan to join myself.
That's
our
our
update for this week. And now back to more Magnolia news.
Hey Clubhouse, I am Ron.
And I'm Nicole. We're here with your weekly administration unit report.
It's that time to play Guess That Number. For this game, shout out your best guess and we'll see how close you are to the right number.
Here we go. What do you think the average daily attendance was so far this fiscal year?
The answer is 82 members on average who attended the clubhouse.
Do you know how many people total the clubhouse served in the month of May?
The answer is 233 people total who attended at least one day in May.
Wow. Great job, everyone. Admin wants to give you a virtual high five. That's all from us.
Now back to more news.
Get in the zone, member zone.
Ow!
I have exciting news. Megan's working over at the membership unit.
Yes, I am working at the membership unit. I'm so excited. It is a little bit quiet over there sometimes, so we would love for more people to head on over and help with tours. We can help with cleaning. We can help with getting new members engaged and writing and reading skills and all that fun stuff.
You are now tuned in to the Communications Chronicles.
Hey Clubhouse, this is Emily reporting from the Communications Unit with some exciting news. As you all probably know, we are very active on social media. If you haven't already, or if you haven't lately, we encourage you to check out our social media sites on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. This week, we will be acknowledging 2 national days on social media. On Thursday, we will celebrate National Bomb Pop Day, which are the red, white, and blue popsicles that a lot of you probably had at some point. We will be enjoying this delicious, cool treat on Thursday afternoon. On Friday, we will be making a post regarding post-traumatic stress disorder for National Post-Traumatic Stress Awareness Day. If you would like to share how the Clubhouse has helped you cope with a PTSD diagnosis, please come to the Communications Unit. We appreciate everyone's contributions to social media as well as to our weekly news show. Keep your eyes and ears peeled to social media and to your Unit TV sets for more posts and episodes. That's all from me. Have a great week, everyone, and keep shining on. Now back to more Maine Magnolia news.
Great information as always. Keep up the great work, everyone. Also, welcome back, Megan. We are so glad to have you as a part of our staff full-time now.
Let's see what social events coming up this week.
Everybody, yeah. Outdoor games, yeah. When are they, Tia? Today. What time? 4:30 to 6:30. Who do we want to see there? Everybody, yeah. Let's play some games, yeah. See you later, yeah.
Woo. Just got done climbing this giant rock here. It was a pretty rocky trip up the side of this mountain here. What a rock of ages I've made it to here. Well, if you haven't guessed it, the theme for this Wednesday night is all about rocks, okay? But we're not going to be climbing the rocks. We're going to have some fun painting rocks, making them look beautiful. You see, rocks can look very beautiful when you paint them. So, why don't you join me and Terrence on this rocky Wednesday evening from 4:30 to 6:30 to paint some rocks. Well, I've said enough about rocks right now. I'm going to head back down the side of this rock, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Yet another week of fun events, and they're very summer oriented.
Outdoor games and rock painting sound fun and interesting, and there's something different to try.
So hopefully we'll see a lot of folks at these events.
Let's see what this week's Friday Fun Day event is.
Peekaboo, I see a cute baby looking at you. You probably don't recognize me, and that's the point. The Friday Fun Day this week is Guess the Baby Picture. Staff and members will turn baby pictures and units together will guess who each baby is. For example, who do you think I am? Did you guess it's me, Ronnie? I hope you did, because it's time to put your baby face on and win the golden pineapple for your unit. See you Friday, everyone.
I wonder what our quote of the week will be this week.
I'm Victoria here with the quote of the week from Tyler Merritt. Someone once told me that true change always begins in our minds, and that people who live great lives are people who habitually think great thoughts. And that's it for me today. Now everyone take heed to the words of my good inclination. Thank you.
Those are some very encouraging words. Thank you for sharing.
What's this week's standard?
Hi, I'm Dennis. Here's this week's standard number, 29. The Clubhouse is committed to securing a range of choices of safe and decent and affordable housing, including independent living opportunities for all members. The Clubhouse has access to opportunities to meet these criteria, or if unavailable, the Clubhouse develops its own program. That's it for this week's standard. Now back to more Magnolia news.
Thanks for that standard. They are very important, so make sure you're discussing them on your units.
I'm sure we're all wondering what's for lunch this week. Let's find out.
Hello everyone, I'm Jaleesa. Here's this week's lunch menu. Monday, we'll be having chicken salad sandwiches with crunchy chips. Tuesday, we're having yummy salmon quartets with rice and corn. Wednesday, we're having delicious Italian salads with fruit salads. Thursday, we'll be having pasta salad with shrimp or chicken. Finally, on Friday, we'll be having flavorful steak salads. Enjoy your meals this week, everyone. Yum, yum, yum. Bye.
Sounds like we're having more delicious meals this week. Thank you, hospitality, and everyone for great menu suggestions.
Let's head over to our weather for this week.
My name is Victoria, and I'm here to give you the weather report for this week. On Monday, 90 is the high to low, 75 sunny. On Tuesday, 87 is the high to low, 73 sunny. And Wednesday, 83 is the high to low, 70 partly cloudy. On Thursday, 77 is the high to low, 69 scattered thunderstorms. On Friday, 81 is the high to low, 67 scattered thunderstorms. On Saturday, 79 is the high to low, 67 scattered thunderstorms. The last but not least, on Sunday, 79 is the high to low, 67 scattered thunderstorms. So be prepared and get your umbrella and be prepared. That's the weather for this week.
Thanks for the update. It looks like it will be warming up. Make sure to dress comfortably and stay hydrated.
What do we have for our health and wellness topic this week?
Hello, my name is Lorenzo, and today I will be talking about the importance of men's health, both mentally and physically. June is Men's Health Awareness Month, a dedicated time to spotlight the unique health challenges faced by men and to dismantle the stigma that often prevents men from seeking help. Despite making up nearly half of the population of men are disproportionately affected by mental and physical health problems. Men are often impacted by preventable illnesses such as heart disease, prostate, cancer, and diabetes. If caught early, these illnesses can be treated easily. By fostering open conversations, promoting awareness, and providing accessibility resources, we can create a supportive environment where men feel empowered to prioritize their well-being. This is Lorenzo, bringing you this information. Now, back to Magnolia News.
That's useful. That's very useful and relevant. Don't forget you could talk with our nurse Melanie, nurse practitioner Dave, or therapist Megan if you have any questions about your physical or mental health, or if you're interested in counseling.
Next, let's hear from this week's sports update.
Hey Clubhouse, I'm Jerome.
And I'm Mohammed.
We are here to give you a recap of the NBA Finals.
It was a matchup between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Indiana Pacers. It was a close game to start off the first half throughout, as both teams had a good shooting display, as the Pacers were up 48-47, leading at halftime.
Unfortunately, Tyrese Halliburton got injured in the first quarter with an Achilles tear, which was a crucial moment, which Indiana lost its star player. Then in the second half, Oklahoma City put away with a blowout victory with its final score of 91-103.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, was the finals MVP, with that being his first award, making history as an NBA player, achieving and winning both MVP for the season and the finals MVP, Bill Russell MVP trophy. Way to go, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Congratulations, OKC Thunder, you are 2025 champions. That was the franchise's first title since moving to Oklahoma City in 2008, Thunder's 18-year existence. That's your sports report for the week. I'm Jerome.
I'm Mohammed.
Now back to more Magnolia News.
Thanks for the great update.
Whose birthdays are we celebrating this week?
Hi, I'm Manuel with this week's birthday. Happy birthday to Alfreda, Jenny, Reina, Emma, Kyle, Yolanda, Matt, and Dale. Happy birthday, everyone. Now back to more Magnolia News.
Thank you, and happy birthday, everyone.
Hey Magnolia Clubhouse, I have a big shout out to give here today to Arthur Romanov. I have two reasons for the shout out. Number one, a recent accomplishment that I'll let him share, and also just for his dynamic use of the clubhouse throughout the years. So Arthur, Here you go, buddy. A big shout out to you.
Thank you. So, actually in a week, I started a new position at a company called Vance Poly Packaging, where I will be a field service engineer. I will be working at the position, going to customer facilities and starting machines up, as well as fixing machines at the customer facilities. Now, the second shout out to me is in terms of how I use the clubhouse. I use the clubhouse in two ways: to get help and to give help. So I use it when I need a mental health day, and I also use it when I give tutoring, as well as helping people find jobs, and I really enjoy that. That's one of the biggest reasons you should use the clubhouse in multiple ways to help yourself as well as help the clubhouse. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arthur.
Thank you.
That's all for this week. The communications unit, which produces this program, thanks all for the contributors and encourages you to join us if you are interested in participating.
Make sure to check out Magnolia Clubhouse's Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel.
If you enjoy what you've seen, then be sure to like these videos and share these pages with others.
MagnoliaClubhouse.org is our official website, and we maintain a presence on X, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm Allison.
I'm Robin.
Have a great week, everyone. See you next week.
Bye.
If you're living with mental illness, join the club.